Okay, yes, Jackson, what do you think?
So I think you could take a heat lamp over like a bucket of water and then have like
Oh, we have some people who are not listening, so actually, Jackson, could you start over? Thank you.
above it. So when if it goes up into a water vapor, then somebody could be holding the cloth and then they could squeeze it if the water went in there.
Interesting.
Then the water would come out.
Okay, so Jackson said we could heat, I'm sorry, raise your hand. Jackson said we could heat some water, and when it evaporates, you could hold a towel. He said the towel would absorb it, almost like it would create a cloud, and then he said you could wring it out and it would precipitate back. That'd be a good way for that to happen. That'd be a good way. Let's try today, we're gonna try to make a man-made water cycle. All right, so yes.
Can we help?
Yes, you are going to help. Here's what I need for you to do. I need everybody to put your masks on. And if you don't have one, then I'm going to put you in a group where everybody else is masked. So go ahead and put your masks on so I can see who's all masked up and ready to go. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, eyes up here. First of all, let me tell you that every lab or project, I'll wait for you guys. If you can't handle the masks, then I know for sure you can't handle lab equipment. All right? Thank you. Okay. When we do a lab or a project, it is graded. What am I grading on? I am grading on your analogy and your observations and how well you do the work for the lab, 50%. The other 50% is your behavior during the lab, your participation, or if you're letting everybody else do the lab, and also your behavior, your lab responsibilities, if you are being responsible, okay? If I see you being irresponsible during a lab or goofing around, you will have to sit out for the lab. I'll just have you go sit at the back table, and you will get 50% off of your lab, all right? Because I want to be very, very serious. We're dealing with sometimes dangerous chemicals or objects that are sharp, and we need to be very, very cautious. Capiche? Caposh. Okay, now, here's what we've got. Here's what you are going to use for your water cycle. What could we do in here? Let me think. Kayla? Hot water in the bottom.
And then it'll evaporate up.
Okay,
Put the top above it.
like this.
And then we'll create a cloud.
Now, so you're right, if we have put hot water in here and it evaporates, it gets to the top, it's got to hit something cool up here to make it go through condensation so that it precipitates. What could we do? Yes.
So do exactly what Kayla did, but at the top you put cold water in it, but you don't obviously you don't dump it in.
Okay.
You dump it in somewhere else, then the lid is now cool, but the bottom's still hot, but there's no water on the top.
Okay.
So then when it evaporates up, there's still a little water on the top, so that would help it. And also it's still evaporating.
That's a good idea. So you're saying put this part in cold water. And then when you put it on here, is that what you're saying? That it would hit this
but
cold?
Don't leave the cold water in.
No.
Then it would dump it.
Right, so just make this cold,
Yes.
right? So how could we make this cold?
You could put it in ice.
We could put it in ice. We could put it in a freezer and put this, we could freeze it and then put it on here to represent, because what does this represent?
The lid. No,
What-
actually the clouds.
The atmosphere, right? And this would represent the ocean. Okay, yes, Romy.
Put ice or something like that, or cold water, then flip it, and put the lid and keep the lid on.
Okay, so Romy says put cold water or ice in here and then put it like this
And then put it in there with the lid.
and put it in here with the lid on. That'd be good too. Lots of good ideas. I like both of yours. Freeze this or put this upside down with ice in it. Yes, Eli? Okay, I like both of those ideas. I think since I can't quite freeze this immediately, it would take us like a little bit of time, and we've got 25 minutes. I think, go ahead. Yes.
5 minutes.
That is going to take a little bit of time, so I think we're going to go with Romy's idea and flip it. Okay, we're going to put some ice in it, and we're going to stick it in here. But I like that, Kurt. I think maybe when we do it next year, I'm going to do 2 options. Maybe I'll freeze one, and I'll do the ice in one other. We'll see which one creates a better water cycle. So thank you for that idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I would like you 4